Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to a new video. My name is Chris and today I will talk about some things to keep in mind when you're going for your first twists in front flips. As I will be mainly talking in this video, grab yourself some popcorn and enjoy. The first thing I have to say is you should not try to add twists to your front flips if you don't have a solid front flip. Even if it's only a half twist, it doesn't make any sense to even think about twisting when you can only land like 2 out of 10 front flips. The problem here is if you don't have a solid front flip, you have to think way too much about your front flip and can't focus on the twist. This increases the likelihood of you hurting yourself when you try your first twist, and we absolutely don't want this. You'll probably also lose air awareness and have no idea what you're doing in the air if you have to think about your front flip all the time. A twist in a front flip, it's not that easy. There's a lot you have to do in the air, and when you think about the front flip all the time, there's no more space in your head to think about the twist. I would say that if you can land like 8 or 9 out of 10 front flips, that's already pretty good. Then you usually know what you're doing, you have a decent air awareness, and you don't have to think about every single step all the time. It all just flows kind of naturally and automatically. By the way, make sure to stay until the end of this video, because the last tip is the most important one, and if I would have not followed it, I would have broken my leg. Let's move on to number 2. Now just imagine you have a solid front flip already and you want to go for your first half twist. If you think about everything that can possibly go wrong when you add a half twist, what will happen? Of course, it will go wrong. You may land on your side, on your stomach, or even on your head if you think about this all the time. So don't do it. It has never helped anyone to only think about the negative things all the time. You should rather think about what you should do to get the half twist right. Instead of thinking, oh, I might under-rotate it. Think about, I need to throw my arms harder, I need to pull my heels harder. The next thing that I have to say is that you have to twist actively. This may sound confusing now, but it's actually pretty simple. Look, if you try to do a front half and you know what to do, you know that you have to kick forward with your legs and twist your hip, and you might even be able to do a half twist this way. It's way easier to think about the leg kick and the hip twist actively in the flip. What I want to say with this is that you should kind of feel your body in the flip and try to activate the muscles that are needed for the twist. When you're trying to do 1.5, 2 or more twists in the future, you should actively pull yourself to the side that you want to twist. Otherwise, it will be pretty hard. Okay, let's move on to number 4. It does not work to only twist with your arm. It neither doesn't work to only twist with your hip. Okay, maybe you will be able to do a half twist this way. But if you want to do anything more than a half twist, you should use your head, your arm and shoulder, your core, your hip, and even your feet for the twist. Why would you only use a part of your body if the whole body is doing the movement? It doesn't make any sense. So use the whole body when you're going for a twist. It makes it so much easier, and your future self will thank you once you try more advanced twists. Last but not least, I have to say that you should give yourself time. A twist in a front flip is not something for bloody beginners. It will take you some time to get used to adding a twist to your flip, and that's totally okay. Don't rush yourself, and it may take a few weeks or even a few months. Keep trying, keep learning, and keep improving, and as long as you don't get injured, you have already won. You gain absolutely nothing by rushing a twist in a day and injuring yourself. Okay, cool. Then you have a broken leg and can't move for 3 months. I think it took me like 2 months to get a front half. I'm not talented. I just kept trying until it worked out eventually. Alright, those are a few things that you can keep in mind if you try your first twists in front flips. If there's anything to add, please let me know down in the comments, and I hope that those things will help you to learn your twists faster than I did. Thanks a lot for staying until the end, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out. Bye.